Angry MGTOW here. And if you didn't believe that feminism was dead or that the mainstream media is literally dying off, specifically the left media, leftist mainstream. So what does it mean? What does it mean to give up on facts entirely? And I apologize. I know that I had a bit of an interruption. My internet connection is kind of unstable right now. The mainstream media is saying that we need to give up on facts. Facts. Facts are things that have, for a long time, helped to bridge the divide between rationality. If we don't appreciate or value facts, then we're completely missing the entire narrative. But this is exactly what's happening right now. After the stunning defeat of Hillary Clinton, let's not forget that the mainstream media had predicted there was literally no chance that Donald Trump would win the election. They essentially did this to push people to not vote. It's actually interesting that you could argue they may have actually succeeded in some ways, because voter turnout wasn't actually incredible this past year. There's a lot of people who ended up not voting. Ironically, the people who did vote unanimously voted for Donald Trump, or by majority voted for Donald Trump. In fact, 53% of white women voted for Donald Trump. 53% of white women essentially means that almost all baby boomer women and a good deal of Generation X women voted for Donald Trump. Older women that control the wealth voted for Donald Trump. How interesting is that? So all the 70s feminists voted for Donald Trump. Let's look at this article. Let me jump on over there. It was published by Slate.com, written by Jess Zimmerman, a feminist, and it's titled, "It's Time to Give Up on Facts." The article is a load of nonsense, but I'll basically paraphrase it for you. She's essentially saying that after Hillary Clinton lost, it's time that we give up on facts and use something even more powerful. A weapon even more powerful than facts. Her exact words are, "It's time to give up on facts, or at least to temporarily lay them down in favor of a more useful weapon, emotions." So, as you can see, they've been weaponizing facts, but now mainstream feminist facts are no longer working for them. So basically their propaganda is no longer working. So now let's forget about facts. Let's use emotion to control people. Essentially, don't approach people with facts anymore. Approach them with emotion. Throw tantrums. Let them know that banning people from countries that want to do us harm is xenophobic. Don't appeal to people with the facts anymore, because obviously their facts are absolute crap. The facts that the feminists are using are complete nonsense. They literally are not empirical. They have no basis. And the fact that they are trying to use them is downright hilarious. But now as a result of...
¿Se atreven? Vamos. Esto está muy loco. Vámonos, vámonos. Los apodos creepy de bubalón loco, con sabor ácido y relleno gelatinoso. Bubalón loco, cada día más loco.
My apologies. So I'm not sure what happened. Like, I had some... It must have been like a background tab. There was some advertiser playing, whatever. The point is, getting back on topic, facts are very important for all of us. And the fact that they are no longer able to use facts to manipulate people, they're basically saying in the article to throw terror tantrums now. Don't use facts to talk about the reasons why women should be allowed to have abortions. Use emotions. Because when you weaponize emotions, that's when you can actually do real harm. That's what you can use, because facts are no longer valid. Facts are no longer useful. So we should stop using facts right now, because facts don't work. Facts no longer work. So, saying the gender wage gap exists is no longer working, because the facts are actually against the feminists. The facts are against them. People know that their facts are crap. So forget about facts. They're saying throw out facts, use emotions now. Emotions are a more powerful weapon. Here's the irony. By trying to weaponize emotions, and that literally that's what she says in the article. She says emotions are a more powerful weapon. By trying to weaponize emotions, people are increasingly saying, yeah, we don't give a damn. You are Bible controversy says angry speaks Spanish. No español. Mi español es poquito. I don't speak any Spanish. I don't know what happened. It seems like there was like a Spanish accent that they have no position anymore. Shit. They don't have a position anymore. They don't have a platform anymore. And I apologize. Again, my internet's back and forth. I'm going to try to fix it in a little bit, but doing the best I can. Facts are very important for a number of reasons. Facts are especially important because, without facts, what do we have? We don't have anything of value to actually compare ourselves to. So they're just fighting to appeal on emotions, to go based solely on emotions. We can't allow ourselves to do that. And it just shows you the reason why feminism is dead. I said feminism is dead. They are basically trying to avoid facts now and throw tantrums to get their way. Because facts no longer work. They can't appeal using facts. They can't argue using logic. So now, what they're going to do is they're going to come after us using tantrums. They're going to argue using basically just emotions. It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. It's wrong to ban immigrants. It's wrong to say women shouldn't have abortions. It's wrong not to give out free tampons. I need them. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. This is the final step, guys. This is the final stage. There's nothing else. When people have abandoned facts, when they abandon facts and now they're just trying to use downright emotional manipulation. This is a tantrum. Now they're just throwing a tantrum. Because everything else has failed. So now they're laying on the floor and kicking and stomping and shouting and hollering that they aren't getting their way. And the mean old nasty leftists are the mean old nasty rights and conservatives and everyone else is wrong. Here's the irony. The alt-left is made up of homosexuals, the alternative left, the alternative right. The alternative right is made up of homosexuals, white supremacists, Nazi sympathizers, and a group of other weirdos, including many people from the left. Shoe on Head is a leftist. She's also on the alt-right. Mal Yiannopoulos, believe it or not, has very leftist ideals, but he's alternative right. They call the alternative right is essentially everyone who's the people on the alternative right are basically a group of weirdos. It's people who are leftists but don't want to be leftists anymore, but they still have leftist ideals, or they believe in all kinds of other crazy things. This is the cesspool that we're living in right now. Liberals, the left is dead. The left is dead and dying. There may never be another left president, another Democrat president in our lifetimes, or at least in the potential future. Because things are so severe right now. And when I think about those factors and the fact that they're literally fighting to avoid facts, you have to really understand that with this happening, it really means that feminism is dead. No one will listen to them anymore. I've said it before, 2017 is the year feminism dies. 2018 is the year feminists don't know they're dead, that their movement is dead. No one's listening to them anymore. 2019 is the year everyone tries to act like feminism never happened. And I'll tell you what's going to be very significant about 2019. Scientists have said, researchers have already pointed out that birth rates have declined severely among millennials, but they're saying that millennials are just pushing off having children. The thing is that over the next 5 years, they're saying that millennials are going to experience the baby boom. They're going to begin having a bunch of children over the next 5 years. That's not going to happen. And when I say having children over the next 5 years, I don't mean literally at the 5-year mark we're going to have a new generation. Like a bunch of kids are just going to pop up on that 5th year. Nope. They are expecting them to begin popping up literally now. And what's going to happen is with each year that passes, researchers are going to say, where are the children? Why aren't young people starting families? You guys aren't young anymore. I've pointed this out that I'm 33 going on 34. 5 years from now, I will be 39 years old. 39. And I am not even the oldest of the millennials. The oldest of the millennials are actually around 36. 36. So, in 5 years, many so-called millennials will now be in their 40s or almost in their 40s. Think about that very carefully. We'll be graying. No woman is having a kid after 35. Most doctors will tell them that's absolutely nonsense. I don't see 40-year-old millennial women having children. And at 40, you're not a kid. You are not a kid. 30, you're an adult. At 40, you're entering. You're getting to that point now where you're getting older. 40, you're more than an adult. Okay, you're not a kid at 40. And I mean, you should have had your kids by 40. Let's make that very clear. You should have had your kids by 40 if you're going to have kids. Long before that, in fact, for women. With these things happening, when researchers in society notice, oh shoot, there are no children, there are no families, millennials aren't doing this stuff. It's a bunch of doom and gloom for society. They're going to start firing off the warning bells. They're going to literally start yelling and screaming. Because if there are no replacement rates, if we're not replacing previous generations, there's also going to be other things occurring with this. It means that there's not going to be anyone to continue paying for Social Security. Social Security funds will completely be depleted by 2034. And at that point, the only funds that will be coming in will be payroll taxes. And as payroll taxes go down because people can't find work or if the economy constricts, then Social Security will go down. So basically, the only amount of money that people receive in Social Security will have to be adjusted based on payroll taxes. That's absolutely ridiculous. This means that monthly benefits could go up and down. Every month, your benefits could go up and down, up and down. Think about that. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. On the other hand, Congress is trying to do away with Social Security entirely. There's no money to pay for it. And that's where you have it. It's downright hilarious. What are they going to do? Raise taxes? Raising taxes at this point to create more funds for Social Security, that's hilarious. Raising taxes to create more funds for Social Security would mean that you would have to raise tax on millennials who are already underpaid. You'd also have to raise tax on boomers who are already paying significant amounts in taxes. So basically, you would raise taxes on existing boomers so that you could add more to the Social Security of boomers in the long term. The boomers aren't going to go for this. They're going to say, no. We paid into the Social Security system. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You paid into the Social Security system so that Social Security would be there in the first place. So significantly raising taxes to fund the Social Security program, it doesn't make any sense. At the same time, saying that, we'll raise taxes on gas. Then fewer people will drive, because that's what's already happening. Okay, we'll raising taxes isn't going to solve the problem. There's also Medicaid and Medicare, which is seeing extraordinary increases across the bat. Feminism has fucked everything up, and the mainstream media is dead. We're going to continue seeing more people leaving the mainstream media and going on to platforms such as YouTube to get their news, because it's absolute crap. And when they're saying give up on facts, they're basically saying give up on any form of rationality whatsoever. I see someone in the comments put Ben Shapiro for president 2024. We're heading further in this direction. We're heading further in this direction. Bob Everett says, angry. When you get angry, passionate, I feel like you're giving a speech to the army before charging into the crusades. To be honest, right now, we're heading into uncertain times. And the only thing we can be certain of is that feminist women in general are fucked as a result of this. I want to remind you guys that I make about 3 videos every single day, so definitely please consider becoming a Patreon. I'm in the process of setting up my Discord server, and you'll be able to interact on Discord after videos like this one by becoming a Patreon, so definitely check out my Patreon by clicking on the Patreon link, the Patreon donate button in my YouTube header page, or in the header of my YouTube homepage, or you can also find a link to my Patreon in the description of this video. And you can become a Patreon for as little as $5. There's all these great rewards. Plus, Discord is going to be a reward available to anyone who donates at least $5. So definitely check that out. It's coming very soon. And that's Discord. And Patreon is what helps to keep this channel going. I do at least 3 of these videos every single day. So definitely please consider becoming a Patreon. Also, never miss another Angry MGTOW video ever again by enabling notifications. You can do that by clicking on the notification button below any video. Check the notification button. Click on it, and you'll see a pop-up that says, send me all notifications for this channel. Check the box, hit save. If you've already done it, you don't have to do it again. This will ensure you all receive a notification whenever I'm live streaming. Let me know if you guys agree that as the mainstream media dies, as feminism dies, men are rising. And it's creating a new genre, it's creating a new subset, a new history, where men essentially say, we're going our own way, and women are going to find severe pain and suffering as a result of the changing times. But let me know if you agree, as Sandman 2020, let me know if you guys agree that as the mainstream media tells the public to give up on facts, it only proves that they're pretty much dead. They are dead in the water. They have nothing to argue about anymore. Basically saying that we need to appeal to people completely on emotion only proves that they've completely lost. And the fact that now they're just throwing tantrums means they have no platform to speak from anymore. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Like, share, subscribe, and if you liked the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MGTOW or death. And cheers! That was a good video.